Language changes. Language changes over time. Always has done. Always will do. We're not trying to say that there's no need for an apostrophe. Just that maybe the fact that this council and other councils have said maybe it's not the most important thing to have it on street signs. Maybe that's just a signal that we need to have a talk about it, and maybe it's something worth thinking about.
What do you think of that? Because that's a very valid point. Language changes, it's organic, it evolves. Should it not just be allowed to do so?
It does so, but when a group or an organisation like a council decides that it's going to drop these things as a matter of policy, then I think it's different, because they're basically saying, well, ignore this bit of the rules of language, we'll keep the others, like for example, we'll continue to spell things the way we always did, we'll continue to use commas and full stops, we just won't use the apostrophe.
Would you like to see a system a bit like in France, where they're very rigorous about their language and you can't change their language?
Absolutely not. That would be, the beauty of language is that it changes and that things change over time. And to have some, and it doesn't really work, to have some organisations say this is correct, this isn't correct, and you must abide by these rules, doesn't quite work. And one last thing with in terms of punctuation, it wouldn't be so long ago that the BBC would have been B full stop B full stop C, because to show an abbreviation, that disappeared, and there's no big confusion. If we lost just the possessive apostrophe, I'm not for a second suggesting apostrophes are a bad thing, just that one possessive apostrophe I don't think is the end of the world.
You may or may not be surprised that most of the people who posted on Facebook about this, and we're interested to hear what anyone thinks, but all think that it's a bad thing and that things are going the wrong way. Janelle Johnson Sanders, for example, says